Hey guys, T here. Today we're going to sharpen a crosscut saw. Mine hadn't been sharpened in a while, so this is going to be interesting. You'll need some other things. Here's a saw vise. This holds the saw. If you don't have one of these, and not many of us do, you can just use two 1-bys and put them in your vise and it'll hold the saw real good, I think. You can also use a saw joiner. This levels all the teeth so they're the same height. It's got a little file in it, keeps it perpendicular to the teeth. Don't have one of these? Just use a file. Triangular file. You're going to cut the teeth with this. Wire brush, keep the triangular file clean. And a saw set. What this does is it sets the kerf to be sure that the kerf is wide enough that the body of a saw can go through easily. So thanks for watching today, guys. Please subscribe. Let's get to sharpening. We're going to join it with our saw joiner. So all the teeth have been joined. You can see a little bright spot on the top, and that means they're even. So you can see that some of these teeth go this way, and some of them go that way. It's our 65 degrees. So we're going to start here and go every other tooth. So we're going to file, skip a tooth, file, skip a tooth, and so on. Then we're going to turn the whole saw around and do it the other way. So you're sharpening the back side of one tooth and the front side of the other tooth. So we've got one side filed. So you can see that the other side needs to be filed because we've got the flats on top there. I like to go back and examine the teeth closely just to see if there's a few that need a little touching up. And that's what I'm going to do now. we need to establish how many teeth or how many points this saw has. If we look at 1 inch and we count the teeth on this saw, we find that it's 10. So when we go to set this saw, we're going to set our saw set to 10. It's adjustable. You can rotate this band to a number here that corresponds to the saw teeth that you have. So you're just squeezing the teeth and forming a curve to allow the saw to go through. It's not much. You do one side at a time. Okay, we're going to do a test cut on a soft piece of pine. Here's a piece of oak. So there you go. Nice sharp teeth on a saw. Cuts hardwood, softwood. Great. Took some time though, but hey, I won't have to do this for a long time now, and this saw performed much better than it did before. I encourage you to try it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Please subscribe. I'll see you soon.